Hello and welcome. It's Wes here with Wes Tarot, and today we're doing what we call a synchronicity read. Just a fancy way of basically saying 111, 222, 333. Have you ever seen those numbers? Maybe this reading will have some clarity for certain people, or maybe it won't. I guess these kind of numbers are they're very descriptive numbers. A lot of people see them. The question is, why do you see them? Why? Why do you see them? Do you even know? What does it mean? Well, certainly don't look at me, because I don't have any answer to give you. But perhaps these tarot cards could. Let's find out. What does it all mean? The clock went 111? Do I lose my shit? Or I just go back to work? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But again, maybe these tarot cards can. Alright, so this is an experimental reading. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. Maybe it'll be a complete flop or disaster. We'll just see. Alright. The way that I'm going to do this is we're going to do 111, 222, 333, 444, and then we'll do the next 4 in the next video. Alright? Depending on if this video actually works out. If it's complete and total failure, then I guess we'll just, I don't know, we'll just bury it, I'll delete it, and for anyone that comments, I'll just say that I didn't know what the hell you're talking about and this never happened. Alright, but if it's a success, I'm going to say that obviously I did it, and we'll go into the next video. We're going to do, for each category, self, love, business, career, finance, and future, depending on the number. So just remember, if the reading turns out bad, I want all of you to be in denial and forget that this ever happened. It never happened. Just unwatch it in your head. If anyone asks you about it, just to say you don't know what you're talking. I have no idea. Don't know what you're talking about. All right, that's how you can help me there. All right. Let's all be in denial when things don't work out. It helps everybody. All right. We're just kind of keep the flow of things. There's no problems, no issues. But if it's a huge success, then I want you to pat me on the back. Make sure you do that. All right? I would love that. Kind of suggests I'm making progress here per the tarot. Thank you, Chief. Thank you. All right. So it looks like Chief is approving. We have Fat Cat over there. The feral cat. It's not Chief. It's not Chief. It's the feral cat. You can't touch it. I'm going to go demonstrate what I mean by that. Just watch. Just watch. Picture me like I'm, what was the crikey guy? Steve Irwin. Over here is a beautiful, beautiful outback black cat. Now, you don't want to get too close to these black cats because they can be a little bit dangerous, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm going to keep prodding the shit out of this thing because it means that... Oh, ow, I almost got bit there. Crikey! Maybe if I didn't get bit, or didn't prod it, I wouldn't get bit. I want to say that Steve Irwin was a great guy, but I mean, he really went after some animals there and really like pissed them off. And he was like, "Crikey! Crikey, this thing's pissed off!" I'm like, yeah. I mean, you prodded the shit out of the thing, it's probably going to be pissed off. Just saying. But hey, it made for some great entertainment, right? Alright, let's start with this. We're going to do 111 first. Thanks for joining in. If you are, please leave a like. I would really appreciate that. 222, 333, and 444. All right, so I gotta do timestamps as well. All right. Otherwise, no one's gonna be able to figure out where the hell these reads are at. All right, there we go. Let's do 50. You know what? 555. Oh, well, then the point. That defeats the point. 111, it's 555. I don't know what the hell that's about, but whatever. Alright. Ace of Pentacles came out. 111 is an opportunity number. Alright. It's showing a King of Pentacles here. Alright. I don't know why. Tell me about it. So we got lots of earth energy here. Kind of suggesting some of you have desired this person, a relationship that's been over. Okay. This is going to self. I'm gonna take it as romance. We'll do it under love, because this seems like it's a love thing here. Thought I heard a cat. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely showing like somebody here that has been a little isolated or reclusive here. A water or an earth sign. You're disconnected from an opportunity here. Alright. So I said when I was going to do this reading to not draw excessive amounts of cards and just read from what I got. It's tempting right now to pull more cards, but I'm not. Well, we have a King of Pentacles. The question is, who's under the tree? Is it you? Somebody else? We know it's about a relationship because it's reversed. So it's suggesting something that ended and now somebody's sitting under the tree thinking about it. I have to wonder if this is about something new. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles here. What is the advice here? Page of Cups and Ten of Cups. It's almost suggesting you to go and do something here. What would you suggest in the Page of Cups energy for the querent, which is the audience, to do? 111 energy. I'm a little mystified by this because it's almost implying for you to reach out. Why would you say that? For what reason? Five of Swords. That's not good. Let's not do that. Why would you want that, Spirit? Queen of Swords. The fuck? So it almost implies for you to... I can't even believe I'm saying this, but to reach out to, I guess, confront them about deception or mind games, or what would be the point of that? Devil, to overcome illusions. Why would this person even give a shit about that? Why would they care? Why would they care about that? It doesn't seem like... Why? What would that even do? That just seems like it would be... It would start things again. It's saying. Okay. Why would they be interested in that? That sounds like a losing battle. Says they would. What in the Lord? Didn't we have the king? Where the king? What? What the Lord? Why? I can't. Okay. I can already see how this is going to play out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of business and finance. We can get rid of that. We'll just stick with the love portion. It looks like it'll suck up a huge amount of time. I'm not going to be able to get through all of these. Self. Get rid of that. Maybe we'll do that for a different video. Alright, because this is already taking up like a lot of time. Why would this person be interested in drama or being confronted with it? That's what I want to know. Or having discussion about it. Because the Ten of Wands, which doesn't tell me anything. Or they have resistance, or they have had problems trying to deal with you. Card came out. They want to come out the cold with you, so that's why it's saying they would be willing to discuss it. But why would they want to be accused of something? What is this talking about? This almost seems like accusing them, or an accusing energy. Who wants to deal with that? Why would anybody want to deal with being accused? Again, it keeps just saying repetitively, it'll start something. It'll rapidly move off, or something like that. I'm honestly mystified, because I wasn't expecting this. What does it mean then for... Okay, 111, what does it mean? Woefully unplanned for this, but... what if said person does this, then this happens, then what? Then what? So it says then it'll lead to some delays here. So we've got the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands reversed, which is funny because it says it'll start with the Eight of Wands. It'll start, but then it'll slow down. Why? Card came out. Two cards came out. King of Wands and oh boy. There's the King of Wands. There'll be drama. King of Wands reversed. So then they'll halt again. What's the point? I mean, what is the point of this? Who cares about this? Why even bother? Says because there. I have to be dreaming. I am dreaming, or I'm not. Alright, well, this has got to be the most ridiculous explanation I think I've ever seen in my life. Because it says, you're overcoming challenges with your lover. Going to a card that has challenges. Who wants to do that? Just out of curiosity? Who wants to do that? I'd like if you could comment on that, Chief, would be great. Three of Cups reversed. It says no one's thrilled here. So then why is it mentioned? Cards went everywhere. I'm gonna put them back. Let's use a different deck. Okay, who wants this deck? No one's thrilled here, so why is it mentioned? Card came out. Because of going back, wanting to go back to a situation is emotionally unfulfilling, which would match this energy too. So why would it show up in 111 energy? Because there have been delays. Things haven't moved forwards. What is the benefit of the 111 energy? What would anyone care about this? I don't seem to really care about this. It keeps saying it will move things forwards, but I just don't understand how. How does it move things forwards? How does this help things? It helps because it clears up confusion around a decision. How does it do that? Queen of Pentacles. And there's the King. So, like, you know, your roles or something. Why is there all this drama needed? Why is the drama needed? Why can't we just not have the drama? It says because it clears up confusion again. Can't say I was expecting that, I'll be honest. What's the drawback? Six of Cups reversed. Tell me more. I don't know what that means. But, so something about the relationship being in the past, or something, the drawback is something about the past. What about the past? What about the past? Walking away. So it's saying the drawback is a past memory or something about having to walk away and being alone. Saying that's the negative. I don't know what the rebel. I don't look at me like I fucking know everything. I don't. Just experiment to read. Right? I'm like literally weighing it. Alright. I don't even know if this makes a lick of sense, but I'm just going with it. Alright, and then what's the if that's negative, what's the positive? Just hoping Spirit will just kind of guide me or whatever. What's the positive? It says forward movement. Things will move forwards. Slowly. I'm going to be honest with you folks. What this reading is saying is a little bit bizarre because it's not something that I would have actually thought of. I'm going to be honest with you. It's almost implying, and this is something that should be taken with a heavy ass level of consideration before doing anything, because let's remember it's a tarot reading. But what it's saying is almost to reach out, but it's almost predicting that even if you reach out, you'll reconnect with this person because they want to, but it would lead to drama or some problems or something like that, which a lot of you would say, well, that sounds like a flop or a failure. But according to this, it would say that irregardless of if that happened, it doesn't matter because it would still lead to progression of the connection and help resolve. And when we ask about why this conflict or bullshit or whatever is so important or necessary, it's saying because it removes blockages in the connection. I don't think I've ever done a tarot reading where it's clarified something like that. I don't know what to say about it, but. And then it's going back as the negative is that it's talking about painful memories of walking away or having to walk away in the past and being alone or something like that. But then it's saying the positive is potentially moving on with a partner. Although this energy here is kind of alarming. And confronting them about problems from the past, which. How many, I mean, so unlikely. I mean, the statistical chances of somebody that is caused like serious problems or something like that, the odds of them changing is so low. If you know this person has caused problems in the past, right? Depending on who they are, why would it suggest they would change? Because they still care. King of Cups. Well. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know what to make of this. So, evidently, the opportunity is correct. There is something here, but I don't know. My gut's kind of like, honestly, I'm 50-50 on this. I don't really know. This reading seems a little bit too bizarre for my liking. It seems a little bit too out there. But hey, that's what it's saying. What's the advice? Again, it keeps saying you need to be open. Page of Cups. You need to be open to basically reaching out or apologetic for some of you, for others of you having an open heart or being open to new romantic things. It showed up twice, and it was next to 10 of Cups. It's like saying you have to have a more loving attitude. And a lot of you can bitch about that and say, well, you know, about this or that or that, or whatever. I'm not, look, don't tell me. That's what the cards say, right? This person shows up twice. King of Cups, King of Cups. Alright, if you're a male watching, flip those to queens. And you can take the queens and you can be the king. What's the drawback here? It repetitively shows us as the drawback. So the consequence. It's saying that if you do this, if you were to reach out to this person, depending on your situation, and I want to apply for all of you, I mean, I have to say that because it's not possible they can apply for every single person. But how would you know? I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you this time. I don't know how it would apply to you. If it would apply to you, just, I guess the point here is just take a chance. But the thing is what it's saying is that inevitably what you should expect is conflict. If you do this. You're not going to escape it. Well, like it's going to be a challenge. Then why do it, Spirit? Why bother? If we know, if you're telling us it's going to be a freaking disaster or a conflict, why should we even bother? I mean, why do I care? Why should anybody care? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Because you won't be the wife. Why not? Or I guess the husband. King of Pentacles. Get the fuck out of here. Well, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna question any further. So it's almost like saying that, like, that what I can basically extract from this, from my own opinion, is that this is like, if you want it, go get it. make it happen. You got to go through the challenges. If you really want it, then it will come into fruition. But the problem is then it's saying that even though you want it, like Spirit almost knows what you want, it'll come at a cost. And the cost will be that you'll get it eventually, but you're going to have to basically go through the blunders in order to get it. On the other hand, if they don't want it, then what? Well, just flipped over to me. Queen of Pentacles, it was horizontal, so I don't know what that means, but 5 of Cups, I mean, it's like, what the fuck? What is if they don't want it? They just want to walk away and not try. Can we just not try? What about just not trying and walking away and leaving it alone? Oh my God. 10 of Cups reversed. Saying the reversal, a little, just end. Then so what? What about new things? What about new things? What about new things? Beyond that. It says, okay, so here's the positive. Star energy shows up. It's saying, this situation, you want to walk away and you don't want to deal with this, then great. Then what? So here's your options for 111. It's saying, in regards to this person, whoever they are, what kind of person was? I don't know. Do you know anything about, can you describe this? I don't know. I have no idea who this is. You just know if it's you, it's you. Apparently, if you're seeing this number, it could mean something to you. If you reach out to this person, what it's saying is, one, it's your job, not theirs. You're going to have to do it. Number two, you should expect conflict. That initially it'll start good, but it'll go into conflict. How long this will go on for, I have no idea. Could it be like another year, 2 years, 3 years? Possibly, who knows. But it's saying in time, it'll basically lead to a positive outcome for you. Which, again, I don't support, and I think it's kind of crazy. But that's what it's saying. You would have to reach out and make it happen. The rationale for why you need to do that is because of challenges. Somehow this teaches you something. And them. How else? I don't know. I really don't. It just says it'll eventually in time it'll like kind of work itself out, but you're gonna have to go through conflict to get it. On the other hand, if you don't want it, then basically what it says is the thing will eventually, the connection or whatever it would end. It'll be the death of the connection, but at the same time then it says to manifest what you do want with star energy, heal, which is a card of healing, move on. So it's pretty straightforward. But what I found very interesting about this is it's saying there's an opportunity, number one. Number two, it says you have to do the work, not the other person. That's what I find interesting about this reading. It's highlighting that. It's saying you do. You have to do the work. But it's almost like saying even if you did the work, you're going to get consequences regardless. But it's saying, hey, in the end, it'll work out. What a weird read. Hey, that's 101 for you. So somehow Chief seems to think that there's something there, but it's saying almost like you'll learn some things along the way. Watch with caution, folks. It's a tarot reading. I'm not responsible for disasters or consequences, but that's what it's saying. You want to watch a tarot reading? Holy shit. It's almost, and what alarms me about this reading, I just want to point this out, is that it's almost aware, not once, but twice, that drama will ensue. It already knows the outcome, but yet it's still promoting it. And somehow that does transition to a better outcome. I can't for life understand that. From a human standpoint, from a logical standpoint, I wouldn't support this. I got it. You know everything. let me tell you, I've tried to argue and reason with Chief, and Chief always wins. So that doesn't mean I can't disagree. Denial is something that we're born with, and I'm allowed to be in denial. I don't know how Chief does it, but Chief just knows. Alright. Anyways, let's move on to 222. Wasn't really expecting that for 111. And there was also, I just remember, an element of confronting them about drama or something like that, and that would somehow ignite it. Yeah. Yeah, it could be, we had the King of Cups, we had King of Fire, or King of Wands, and we had King of Pentacles. Except, the only one that didn't show up was the King of Swords. So... Alright, let's go to 222. Thanks for joining in if you are. Just remember, this is an experimental reading, so let's not lose our minds here. Let's just take it with a grain of salt. Let's be adults. Let's think for ourselves, not what a tarot reader tells us. We can use that information, but let's just be responsible adults here, right? Okay, so we'll go to 222. I'm getting this is more of a water energy for this one. Yeah. Definitely a water energy for this particular number. Alright, tell us about 222. I'm going to use the Everyday Witch for this particular reading. Tell us about 222 in the Synchronicity. Okay, it shows Queen of Pentacles. What else? Nothing else here. Tell us about 222. So, Hangman. It's reversed here, so that's not good energy. It's like a prolongation kind of energy. Justice reversed. Let's just stop there. Why is Justice reversed? 222. We're doing love-related stuff. 3 of Pentacles reversed. It could have been juggling here. Tell us more. Keeps wanting to bring up the 10 of Cups again, but I'm going to pass on it. Let's split the deck. Tell me more about Justice reversed. There's juggling energy here. Oh my god. So there's got to be like a third party dynamic here. 2 cards suggesting it. And, well, I want to say this was upright. I'm going to take it as an upright tower. Alright, it doesn't feel right as a reverse. I kind of like was juggling with it. Well, juggling. Go figure. I'm going to take it as upright. Fucking. Tell us about the Hangman reverse. Card came out. 2 cards came out. 4 of Pentacles reverse and 10 of Pentacles. So there was a questioning behavior of releasing something, but at the same time where it could have gone. But somebody doesn't want to play ball, so there's unfairness here. And somebody that feels that they're a catch, but not getting the attention they deserve. Why not? Why is this Queen of Pentacles not getting the attention he or she deserves? Out in the cold, Feeling disconnected from this person. Why? Why is that occurring? It says the relationship, to try and get it to anywhere positive, is extremely difficult. So it's like, even if you want, so like just to make a little bit of headway is very difficult. Why is it so difficult to have any progress? King of Cups reversed, so it's kind of suggesting this person is emotionally shut off, or they're just not really putting their best foot forwards, from, you know, putting the passion in, the excitement, or they're just not really being emotionally supportive. Why wouldn't they be very supportive in this energy? The 222 energy. Something about the Three of Swords, emotional pain, and from the past. So this, it's saying that this king here is shut off emotionally because of, look at that heart right there. See that heart? Pain. And this is talking about an ex-partner, could be you, I'm assuming, or it's just talking about something that happened in the past. They're shut off. So as a result, it's causing this burden to make things prosperous, which is why we have the out in the cold energy. Okay. Now that makes sense with the Tower. So maybe it's not a third party. It could be still, but it could just be suggesting that there's just instability, raw instability here, and a lack of, you guys don't work well with each other. Isolation energy. There's a lot of unknowns. Wondering, questioning, and pondering what's going on with the other person. Blowing things out of proportion. What is the 222 energy trying to tell us? Fate. Wheel of Fortune. Things will move forwards one way or another. Alright, I can't say it's fortune in your favor because there's no ways to know that, number one. And number two, the Wheel of Fortune it talks about an absolute wide variety of things. But in a romantic context, when we have a weird situation like this, it's probably going to talk an element about faith, manifestation, and also fate. In other words, there's nothing you can do. It'll just basically happen the way it's going to happen. Alright, at least it's upright though. Alright, and it's going back to Moon, which is high spiritual energy. Alright, and it's probably going back to the Moon in Cancer, which is now, I think, transitioning into Leo. Okay. Seven of Swords here. Oh boy. Could have been cheating or something about cheating in the past. Tell us about the Seven of Swords. Or maybe it's going to be a lighter energy. Let's see. Tell us about Seven of Swords. What is it talking about? What should we know about the Seven of Swords in relation to 222? Again, an opportunity here. So maybe it's not cheating here. Okay, so I hate saying this because I kind of view the Seven of Swords as a notoriously bad card regardless of what is said about it. But it can, in this context, it's not talking about the nefarious properties of the card, which is very, very rare. Just want to make that clear. Extremely rare when that happens. In this context, it could be positive. It's talking about this. I hate saying this. I really fucking hate saying this. I hate saying this. You know that I hate saying this. The strategizing portion of the card. In other words, there needs to be... It just doesn't feel right. Just saying. But it's basically talking about being strategic about an opportunity or planning wisely here. Don't agree with it, Chief, but go on. Overcoming. Okay, we already know that. With the King of Wands. Equal give and take. And then there's the Queen of Wands. Wow. You two? And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that's really good energy. Amazing. Look at those suns. Double sun. Infinity. Ugh. So good. That's going up to overcoming barriers between each other. Moving forward, pushing forwards. So it's all going up to a card of strategy, strategic. How do we overcome this? Sharing. So the question is in 222, what is the purpose of the 222 energy? Give us another card. To push forwards with commitments. To declare what you want, but at the same time pursue it. Look at that. Look at the key. Contracts. There's the preacher. Are you saying anything? Take a good look. Woman. Man. At the altar. Pushing forwards. Pushing forwards. Long-term commitment. Equal give and take. You seeing what I'm seeing? How come it's not happening? Why is it not happening? Defeatist energy. Giving up. Seven of Wands reversed. What else? What else? What else? Things are in the dark with the sun reversed, or it's just miserable. There's no happiness anymore, no connection. What else? There's a lack of teamwork. You guys don't synergize with each other. Three of Pentacles reversed. I love this card in this deck. It really, I think this butters the heart, this card. Out of all the Three of Pentacles and Tarot, this one does it best because it just talks about it talks about this, the Ten of Pentacles. It talks raw, like in the raw about these two here. I want you to pay attention to these two here. Look what they're doing. Instead of being by themselves, what are they doing? What do you think they're doing? This is why this is working. Very nice. Unfortunately, it's reversed here, so it is suggesting that isn't particularly taking on. The cross watch will just say that it's the other person, Chief. Says you need to go back to the drawing board. Chief's answer. Why? Why would you say the cross watch would be there? saying because you need, and so we got 6 of Wands here, overcoming challenges. So the 5 of Wands is going to be a challenge card, but in talking about the difficulties and struggles between the both of you, and it's saying the 6 of Wands is victory. You overcame that. Look at you on the spotlight there. And it's saying you need to go back to drawing boards. Unfortunately, the cross-watcher is going to say that that's not possible, and you're full of shit, Spirit. So, what do you say? It's saying, if that is the case, then prepare to be miserable. You're going to get nothing. Alright. Spirit pretty much said it. Saying you get nothing. Wow. That's not me, just for the record here. I don't share that opinion. You're on your own if you want to. You guys go and do what you want. All right. Played around enough with Chief to know what you'll get. All right, that's what I got for 222. Let's get some advice. So it kind of seems, in summary, what did we learn here? It's kind of suggesting again with a 222 that this number combination is suggesting that there's flops and failures and things that are unfair, that suck big time here. But it's kind of implying that if you do nothing, you get nothing. If you do something, prepare for a challenge. Just like 111. I find that very funny. Both of those are like almost borderline the same. It's almost the same, but not quite. Alright, here. Both of them have challenges. Both of them are... because what it's saying here in this particular context is it's talking more about a relationship where there's synergy in that this is for a certain person that is experiencing some degree of loss from another person being away from them, but it's saying that your other person feels a loss at the same time. So maybe it's talking about twin flame stuff. I don't know. Could be. But it's saying there's a lot of delusions and confusion and stuff like that that's going around. And you would know, I think this is kind of like a possibility here with this 4 of Wands going to 10 of Wands is almost implying that if you know that you've had an enormous struggle trying to get it to anything like a relationship, that could be a factor here. But it is implying that there's a massive disconnect here as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. And also that I have to assume this is the cross watcher. So you've approached this very, very strong attitude or trying to make it as good as you can get it. This person shows up in Wands energy, so I'm assuming that they could have been a little bit hard to catch, or I don't know, something like that. But Spirit kind of seems like it could still work, but it's implying that like your withdrawal, and we got 222. I'm seeing right now, it's 22 people, 20 likes. So 222. Your withdrawal is doing nothing for you. Alright, so Spirit must almost know for the people that are watching, or whoever's going to watch this, that you are going to watch this. Which is why maybe we're doing this reading, I don't know. But, and then remember the tower here, just FYI. It's saying that the confusion is part of the equation here. So if you're lost and you're confused, 2121 could be a thing too. That's expected. But it's saying here that your partner is a little bit disconnected. You may have your reservations about them, but it's saying that they're not faring better than you are. So if you think they are, that's a lie, number one. And number two, it's saying you can, if you want to deal with them, you can, but don't expect it to be super easy. You're going to have to overcome challenges with them. Alright? And you're going to have to, you may have to, unfortunately, cause a spark. And again, we came back to what happens if you don't want to do that. Then it's saying you get nothing then. You just, it's over. Move on from it. Let's say that they choose to move on, then what? It's saying then pursue something different. It's very straightforward and simple. Look at that. Look at that energy. Start something new. If you want something new. What about for the people that disagree with this? They say that they shouldn't have to do this. Spirit. What do you think? They're going to say that it's not their responsibility to have to do anything. I'm getting that. Getting some people thinking that. Now what? Again, it says you get nothing. Sorry. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Twice now. So I guess you just get nothing. Sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I clarified it twice. It's saying you get nothing. Alright, I'm moving on. That's 222. So, again, overall, in summary, short and sweet. You may have to have some challenges here. It's kind of suggesting don't think your partner is basically living in La La Land, because it's kind of suggesting they have pain, they do miss you. To some extent, something could happen here. There are challenges. There are things that are going to have to be difficult here, and that's part of the journey here. Justice is reversed here, so there's a serious problem when it comes to, could cheating have been a thing? Yes. Could there have been lying and arguments? Yes. All of that. Could there have been a burden because of that? Yes. This is kind of like a roll of the dice energy here as far as I'm concerned, but it's kind of suggesting it can heal. But you're going to have to stick through thick and thin to get it. But I think it's kind of challenging you in some ways. How far do you want to go? How far do you want to go? That's what I'm getting. On the other hand, it was very clear that if you wanted to dump this, just say, I don't want to go very far. Now you know what to do. Saying move on. Start seeing brand new energy here. Think of new things. Take action. Okay. 222's energy is a lot about, obviously, the stability. It can be the relationship. It's things like that. It's just like getting foundations, alright? Let's go to 333. Hopefully I made sense with that reading. I think 111 and 222 are kind of like almost, I don't know. They felt like they're almost the same in my books. Just my opinion. I mean, I'm watching it just like you are. Some people think like I planned this or something like that. I don't know what's coming up. I'm watching it for the first time just like you are. He knows all the answer. I don't. I don't have any idea what's coming up. Just going along with it. Seeing what it says. I'm just as shocked when you're shocked. Trust me. Definitely think that's a misconception. Like, people think, like, you already knew that. I'm like, I didn't know that at all. Not a clue. That's why I say don't look at me, because when I say that, I mean it. I don't know. Not a clue. Just because I can read tarot cards doesn't mean to say that I know everything. Alright. Let's do 54. Alright. Oh, I haven't done the thing here. Shit. 333. Let's do it as purple. There we go. We'll do it at 30. 333. Alright. Tell us about the number 333. I've got 2022 in the chat. This one is saying 4 of Swords energy reversed. So this is healing past something. What else? And starting something new. And finding balance in your life. So you've been seeing this number. It could suggest that it's time for you to move on to start something new. Okay. Tell us more. It's saying that you need to think about new ways to look at things. If you've been seeing 333, that you need to start looking at the way that you're thinking. All right. So it's almost like the loss of the past. Your old throne. Saying you need another way to look at things, examine things. Alright, tell us more about this. Saying in terms of love, a lot of you love or want a family. Look at that. There's the husband, there's the wife. Of course, if you're not into a nuclear kind of family thing, you can just apply it how you want it. Saying you need to have, in this energy, it's suggesting that, look at that. There needs to be more like faith in your beliefs. So that could be something of importance here. It's suggesting what, oh, wow. Hierophant came out. Shot out towards me. Faith in your beliefs, after I said that. So some of you need to have faith in who you preach to or what you believe in. But it can also just come into, obviously I'm I'm kind of biased, so don't listen to me because I'm 100% for spirit. But this could just be whatever it is for you, alright? You don't have to believe in spirit. You can believe in whatever you want to. If it's a, I don't know, a crystal ball or something like that from Mexico, don't believe in that. Alright, but what it's beyond spirituality, it's also suggesting just your family beliefs. What does that look like for you? If you were to have a family, how would that operate? Would it be a Republican? Would it be a Democrat? Would it be a independent party? Would it be would you be into, I don't know, the woke kind of culture, or would you be in a more conservative culture? Would you want an unorthodox kind of family structure where anything goes, or would you want an orthodox structure? Okay, these are things that are important, especially when you're an adult, to think about, because a lot of people approach this later on after they've met the person, and it's kind of implying here that before you rush off to go and find your partner, why not think about what it is that makes you tick and what it is that makes you happy when you wake up in the morning. Do you like to read books? Do you like to go and study? Do you place a big emphasis on education? Do you place a big emphasis on creativity? Do you place a big emphasis on business, finance? What is it that makes you, you? All right? If you don't know, then how does the other person that you're going to meet know? Just think about that. Because when you're talking about, I want the perfect partner or I want the best family unit, oftentimes what's going to make that is the best qualities that synergize with each other. Meaning two people with different backgrounds come together and can bring both of the best worlds together to make a new one. That is awesome. Hopefully it's awesome, right? Not conflict and bullshit. Alright? Look at the synergy in here. They just get each other. Things just work. How do you get that? What are you going to do to get that? Just wish for it and it'll fall in your lap? Or maybe you start manifesting it. And thinking what the good Lord kind of gave you the power to do. Just write it down. Believe in it. Go for it. Profess it. Some people won't do that because they just kind of feel like it's a waste of time. But do what you want. Just saying. 5 of Swords shows up here. Expect that there will be conflict or resistance. Sometimes in life, whether or not you believe you can get it is one thing. But the backlash of other people who disagree and want to basically shut it down or basically say that you won't get that is another. What are you going to do? 333 is great energy around this because it's talking about somebody that's going through a lot of like healing, can in some cases gone through a blunder, but at the same time is trying to find harmony in their life, but moving forwards. What are you going to do when somebody is going to cripple your plan here? Right? Hangman is reversed here. We got Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. So this is kind of mending a broken heart. So you got the Three of Swords here. That's pain. It's raw pain. It's a lot of stuff we talked about in the first and second energy. It's like there's conflicts going on, challenges, and all that kind of stuff. But it's showing the reversal here, and it's going to the Page of Cups, which can be apologies. So this is kind of like a mending, and look what was preceding it. So this is kind of in some ways suggesting here that, some of you may have gone through some difficulties, some struggles, or somebody, it was a loss for everybody. Somebody basically screwed the whole situation up. Bummer. Manipulation. A whole bunch of things that could have turned you sour. Left you stuck in La La Land. The Hangman reverse can talk about somebody that's thought about this for God knows how long. How long? Long enough, it would suggest, to the devil. There's somebody that got lost trying to basically outthink the situation. It's almost like, if I think about it enough about what went wrong, eventually it'll make it right. And unfortunately, with the devil energy, it doesn't make it right. It just keeps you in hell longer and longer. You get older and older. Time passes on. You'll know if you've been in that energy because time becomes almost like an illusion. You just keep passing on by. But you keep getting older. I'm sure you do. You're still here. How odd. So, a lot of challenging of ideas with this energy. Clearing up confusion. It's talking about moving on to success. Completion, a new phase of life with this energy. So it's not saying it's going to be a cakewalk, but it is saying that you'll have some conflict, but at the same time it is an energy, it's almost an energy of 1, healing, 2, finding the balance, 3, we got that 7 of Wands energy here, having faith in your beliefs, basically finding the reservation to not lash out and cause drama in some ways, when just because you believe in something doesn't mean to go and destroy somebody, but at the same time don't cripple yourself, right? So how does this relate all to to romantic and love related situations? It's almost implying that you should draw out what you want from a connection. What does that look like for you? All right, and then seek it, manifest it, live it. A lot of you are like, well, how do I do that? Well, I don't know. If you wanted to be a vegan that wants to be the healthiest person on this earth, and you don't want to kill animals and you want to do all that kind of stuff, then make sure you live it. Go and do that stuff. And then seek somebody that's going to apply and align with that. There's no point. I just can't for the life of me understand. I've met people like this too in the past. And for example, like where, they're opposites of each other. How do you align with somebody like that, where they're completely the opposite from you? So in other words, if you don't eat meat and you don't support it, but then your partner does, how do you align with each other? You can just be laugh to bed, but at the end of the day, somebody isn't being serious there, because the fact of the matter, if you truly believe in what you believe, then you wouldn't be aligning with somebody like that. I mean, they're doing the very direct opposite of what you're doing. Ask yourself, I mean, if that's a compromisable thing for you, then do it. But just remember something here. You're the one going to bed with them. Doesn't matter how good they look, what they're dressed. You're the one going to bed with them with those values. Awfully easy to fall into this energy here. Just saying. Not long after that, like clockwork. So it is, this energy is all talking about your values. Manifest what you truly want. All right? One more time. Why is this sun reversed here? Tell us about Three of Wands and Eight of Cups. To what? To what? Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, strength to what? Not getting anything. I'll tell you what this means in a second. To what? One more try. If it's not going to tell me. Kind of odd here. So it shows Sun reversed and the King of Pentacles. So it's almost, I mean, the way that I'm kind of reading this is like almost a dynamic where it's suggesting that you can find somebody that's unstable, that would be, no, I'm sorry, stable, but you wouldn't be happy with them. Or on the other hand, you could move forwards, walk away, hold your own. There would be fear to a degree or kind of like uncertainty, but you could move forwards very quickly. What would it lead to? What would it lead to? Ace of Swords. So new ways of thinking. New ways of thinking, new starts. Again, progression energy. Interesting. But here's the thing. I just want to emphasize here. It's not saying where it will go to. It just says it will move forwards very quickly. So I would say overall for this energy for 333, it's basically talking about your values, what you want out of a partner or what you believe in your life, and it's very important because it can cause conflict. And the degree of conflict in your life really depends on how much you're willing to compromise. Are you willing to basically be somebody that's just gonna just fall over and fall for anything? Like, in other words, that the minute somebody just, pinks you over there like that and you're just gonna fall over? Or are you gonna basically stand up for what you want? Right? Because in some ways, if you are embracing what you truly believe in and what you want, you'd be manifesting it. And the idea is that if you are sincere and believe in it, then you'll attract a partner that aligns with that. Alright? But at the same time, it's also implying that, like, you can't just sit there. And I got this for the 111 and 222, that there's a degree of you being proactive about pursuing romantic options and not just sitting on your feet, or sitting on not your feet, you're sitting on your ass pretty much type thing with your hands like this, and you're doing nothing. It's like, go after for what you want. All right. If somebody else is out there, it's like attracts like. So it's almost like if somebody else is searching for something, it's almost implying, don't just be the dead, the dead battery type thing. It's saying, be the positive battery, and if you got a positive battery, it's like hopefully it'll come together type thing. I know that's not like and for the laws of science, but you know, whatever. You get the point. It's saying just be proactive, all right? But at the same time, know what you want. All right, that's apparently an emphasis on this energy for 333 if you've been seeing it. Emphasis on temperance, balance. All right, we're done with this number. There wasn't anything tremendously romantic I would say for this particular read. The last one I'm doing is 444. And then I think I might do a mystery after that. Just for anyone that's watching. You don't know what? Anything. How long has this been? 1 hour and 10 minutes? Yeah. Hi, Miriam. Teresa, Fireside Psychic. Selena. You partying, haha? No, I've been working, unfortunately. I don't ever party anymore these days. I wish. I used to party a lot. Those days are gone. I work 7 days a week, baby. No days off. 7 days a week, every week. I worked today, I worked yesterday, I worked the day before that, and I worked the day before that. There's no days off. Not one. Probably wondering, I'm like, so like out of it, it's because I work 7 days a week. I think I'm doing at this right now, I mean it fluctuates, but it's between 60, 70, or 80 hours a week. It sucks, dude. It's a lot of hours. And you know what I think is most blood boiling is that my fucking ex-girlfriend doesn't even work, and she makes more money than I do from the government. Just pay her like, she was getting like $700 in food stamps. That's absurd, dude. I'm paying for that. It's infuriating. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna go to 444. Let's do that. She's got her apartment rent paid for. I mean, you kidding me, dude? They paying for her rent. I gotta pay for my rent, but she gets it for free. The fuck? What is she paying for? I don't even understand what she pays for. She doesn't pay for anything. The phone that she got is for free. Everything for free. I'm like, what? Why even work? Why even have a job if you can get everything for free? I don't understand, like, what's the point? It frustrates me so much. And she's saying, I'm lazy. I'm like... Just, that's all you can do is shake your head, dude. Unbelievable. I had a lot of great girlfriends, but man, she is the worst of the lot. Alright. Let's go to 444. Let's not make that about my... Alright, 444. Alright. 444. Oh, I got a timestamp here. You know what? I'm gonna wait. It's 30 seconds here. We'll just wait till 444. I mean, it's a 444 reading. Might as well just wait for it. $444. Tell us about it. cards falling out here. Wow. Kind of matches with all the turbulence that was going on here. So this is an energy of rapid movement here. Tell us more. Tell us more about 444 energy. Again, rapid movement. Wow. Saying move forwards quick. Do stuff. Why would you suggest that, Spirit? Because of an opportunity. Alright. Okay, so tell us about this opportunity then. Tell us about this opportunity. Nothing from this deck. Let's try the Darkwood Tarot. Tell us about this energy. Wow, we've got this Queen of Cups here and this Nine of Wands energy. Look at this energy here. It's kind of like, so we got the reversal of water energy. Water and water now reversed, so that's not good. The Queen. Cancer energy. Wow, and even kind of falls there. And then we've got this guy behind bars here. I've got a lot of different ways I can look at that. Let's clarify it. I would initially kind of describe that as kind of negative. Tell us about this combination. Nine of Wands, upright, and Queen of Cups reversed. A Tower comes out. That's what I got here. Bunch of cards here. I'm going to take the Sun as a clarifier to the Page of Cups, and Five of Pentacles, the Tower will be a clarifier to that. So I'm going to look at it like this, because it feels right. Like such. So there's a disconnect energy here. Yeah, there's disconnect energy here. What is the Page doing? What is the Page doing? Stress and Devil and Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles, Devil energy, and Nine of Swords upright. I think I said Pentacles there, but it's Nine of Swords upright. So there's a degree of like kind of, so we've got Sun reversed. That would make sense because both of these cards synergize with each other, meaning talking about dark times. Alright, you got Devil energy here, so it's Devil illusion. Could be a factor here, so mind games, betrayal, or things not going so well. Alright, an opportunity which aligns with this Page here. Okay, so it is kind of suggesting that despite tumultuous, can't say that word, tumultuous, I'm pretty sure that's the word, times, sometimes we have to apologize or extend our arm, or hand, not our arm, keep your arm, to make things move forwards. I've got this heavily throughout, I think 1-1-1 and 2-2-2. I got this energy. Okay. Why would the querent need to do this? Because the biggest complaint is the querent doesn't feel that they should have to do this based on the past. Spirit. Why would you make the querent do it and not the other person? Sun reversed. Again. To be honest, folks, I don't know what that means. Seven of Swords. I still don't know I have no clue what that means. Spirit, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. In relation to the querent, what does that have to do? Seven of Swords, Sun reversed. What do we need to know about that? You're not being clear. Instability, okay. So, why does the querent have to reach out to the other person? Because of that? King of Wands. I don't know what Spirit's angle here. Tell us about King of Wands. Again, can you give Seven of Swords? Tower. You got towered here too. Why are you towering? What is the tower here about? Death, cutting the cord. And this is 4 for 4 energy. Okay. Maybe I was reading, could be reading it a little bit wrong. So what are you saying then? Should they not reach out? Not do anything? Saying trust your intuition. I hate that. I absolutely hate that card when it says that. Why would it recommend then this at the top here? In terms of new love. I didn't think about that. Okay, so I was wrong a little bit. It's talking about new love here. That's why I fucked up. It's talking about going after new romantic opportunities with this energy. It's saying that basically a past situation put you up in your mind. Alright, it's been weighing on it because of the fact of how, like the devil energy, how alluring it is. Look at the devil energy there. It's kind of suggesting it's almost intoxicating to the point it puts you in your mind. But the challenge, because the Knight of Swords is overcoming barriers. It will push through that. So it's almost implying that like you're trying to find, you know, something new for yourself, but at the same time overcoming this, like this. Alright. The Sun reversed here is almost talking about like a degree of unhappiness or a period of your life where it's been unhappy and then you're basically pursuing something new. So while I was attributing in some ways like, you know, go after your other person or your ex-person or whatever like that, it's saying not to do that because it's really going after something new with this energy. Alright. The Nine of Wands energy here, the and the Queen of Cups reverse is almost implying that like whoever this person was kind of brought you a degree of just emotional unfulfillment, alright? And it's been like kind of a struggle in some ways having to deal with it the whole time, being disconnected from them, etc., etc. That's why we have this cutting the cord energy that we're showing up. So it's saying that like, I mean, for some of you, cheating could be an absolute thing here. Alright, could have led to a tower. I mean, it's... I mean, what do you think? A King of Wands here. So if you're a guy watching, it could have been a Queen of Wands who was cheating on you, or maybe a male. But Seven of Swords here is not a good energy here. And look at the energy that preceded. Tower. So I'm going to say that this is more of a transitioning energy, but this energy is different from the others in that this is more taking action not to pursue the past person, but more so it is saying leave it alone and move on to something new with this energy. What else? New energy for this. What else? So it's saying here, end conflict. 5 of Wands reverse, no longer, just leave it alone. And it's also talking about manifesting what you want with a wish coming true with 9 of Cups energy. That's huge because it talks about your own emotional fulfillment and happiness, which clearly may not have been happening here. And then it's saying not only after you do that, right? So have a look at this. I just want you to just have a look. So let's go back to this. Pursuing something new, right? Stirring up a storm. Manifesting on a beach here. Here's the final card. So it's heavily talking about you be the boss. Where will it go? What happens if the audience chooses not to do this? What would happen if they chose just to ignore that and just not do any of that, Spirit? What do you think? Nothing from here? What happens if the audience just decided, screw your advice, Spirit? Doing one more card? So we got 7 of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. Why would you say that? Seeing an option. But they're already ignoring the advice, so why would you say that? It's like giving you like kind of like a positive thing here, but it's almost implying it's like if you're ignoring the advice, it's like kind of like whatever Spirit said here is kind of stupid. Well, don't lightning bolt me, dude. I'm just saying my own opinion. Why would you say that? Give me like a really good reason. Because that looks kind of dumb. Well, not what I would consider good. We're just gonna skip that question. I mean, I kind of see where Spirit's going at, but that is ridiculous. Alright, so let's come back. Once if this person wants to just ignore all of this, can we get a different reason other than that? Empress reversed. And what else? So what? Empress reverse, Virgo energy. 2 cards came out. 7 of Swords reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse. No growth. No growth. What about on this side here? What's... Okay, fuck this. What is the alternative option? Whatever the, you know... Just ignore this because it doesn't make any sense as far as I'm concerned. It does because it does synergize, but it's just it's so stupid. What is the alternative option? I just can't for life of me see anybody doing what it's saying here, so I'm just not even gonna talk about it. The alternative is death and of coming back to this connection. Why would that be the advice? Why would that be the advice? To bring stability. So then what was going on with this other energy here? Huh? In relation to that. Sorry, I have to ask all these questions to figure out what the hell it's talking about. This way, that way... Going back in circles. Okay. So basically what it's saying here, go back around in circles or end it and stop going back to it. I have to assume that this was something to do with it. Isn't this finding something new though? I thought it was finding something new. What do you think, Spirit? Isn't it something new? Nine of Pentacles reverse and Five of Cups upright. So it's saying that, yeah, it is something new, but at the same time, being stuck in the past can cause delays because of being upset. Remember this? The Knight of Pentacles. It's reversed here, going to the Heartbreak Soul Shaker card. So in other words, it's like, as good as this looks, as good as it all looks, just remember, a little bit of heartbreak can cause a real derailment. Then what do you want? So for 444 energy, then tell us about the Five of Cups. Saying there needs to be harmony, balance, and, well, justice is really something that it doesn't have to just be spirit. I mean, I always look at that card as a spiritual card when it's ever present in a reading. But at the raw basics, it is talking about just like harmony in your life. You know, like, I mean, look at this person. How much? You see how this cup's built? How much balance do they feel? So it's almost implying that, like, you know, there needs to be, and it was already saying Two of Pentacles reverse, also a lack of lack of stability. So it's almost implying that there needs to be a degree of harmony to move forwards, which is obvious and cliche. But I kind of do still wonder with this reading, like, how much does spirit really have to do with this? Because, I mean, I almost kind of feel like it's inevitable. You know, it's just certain things that you can't control. Again, I'll say there's an opportunity about what? Card coming out. Ace of Swords, double opportunity. So it's saying with Wheel of Fortune. Holy shit. So it kind of suggests with this energy, it also suggests that despite whatever bad is going on here, something positive is coming through. Look at that. That's very good. Maybe it's kind of always implying like not to get lost in your emotions. It'll cause delays. Why is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here with Wheel of Fortune? Card came out. Wish fulfillment. So Nine of Cups is very positive energy. It can talk about good times, things going well, good harvest. I mean, just like anything positive, really. It can talk about your business doing well. It can talk about relationships, and we're talking about more love. This is more of a, you know, I kind of said at the beginning, we're just doing the love portion here. So it kind of does suggest something positive going in your favor. How does that occur? Somebody offering something. So if they're in 444 energy, how do they move on past this? Why the Seven of Wands reversed? Tell us more. This is my last one and we're done. Card came out. 2 cards came out. 2 of Pentacles reversed, Magician reversed. What do you want the Aquarian to do in terms of this? Wow, find balance. So it's direct opposite. So we got Magician reversed, and we have 2 of Pentacles reversed. But all that can talk about raw instability. Judgment reversed can also kind of factor in that. 7 of Wands. So it's like somebody like giving up or anything. Or, well, not giving up, but just kind of like not really fighting for, again, like what they want in life or what they desire. Kind of like staying in turbulent situations that don't really serve them. But it's kind of saying the opposite here. Queen of Pentacles. She's the kind of queen that's going to go for her values and stay strong to them. Tell us more about the Queen of Pentacles. So this is almost implying that like when you reach that energy, you'll basically get what you want. Tell us about Queen of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. After I said it, get what you want. Dude, get the fuck out of here. I want to end it there. I mean, for real, you heard me say it. Look at that, different deck. Alright, it's got to count for something. What is the advice with 444? Advice for 444? So the advice for 444 is saying that you need to have transparency about what you're doing to move on with your life. If you're seeing this number a lot, you need to move on to different points in your life that no longer. So we've got the 6 of Swords energy here, which is moving on calmer waters. It is going through turbulent times. There's the Moon energy. You don't know the road ahead, but it's talking about transitioning yourself even through the turbulence and finding yourself in a more suitable ground. In other words, you know the environment, you know where you're going. Alright, the 7 of Cups reverse is suggesting about clarity and transparency about where the hell you are going, what it is that you're going to have, where you're going to be, and what you can offer. Alright, which will probably put you in this energy and also then match you and align you when you manifest with somebody that works with you. Right? You're not in confusion. You're not all over the place. You're not like a yo-yo. Right? Going, up and down. And you don't know. You're not that type of person that goes to the dinner table and you're like, I don't really know. I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, my ex-husband's in the picture. Oh, my, ex-boyfriend. Oh, my ex-girlfriend's in the picture. Oh, this and like that. Nobody wants to hear about that shit. So maybe this is kind of talking about like the clarity of like you're in a new phase of your life where you're going to be at, and maybe you move, maybe you try something different, and so you have total transparency in what you can tell somebody, about where you're at in life, and you've moved on from some other phase of your life, and you're not here to have a lobster tail and whatever they have, for the appetizer, to tell this person about your ex-partner that the ex-partner doesn't, the person that you're sitting with doesn't give a rat's ass about. You're there to basically tell them about all the great features that you can offer this person. I'm great at cooking. Oh my god, I'm great at massage. Oh baby, if you're at work, I'm gonna basically massage you like no other and then fuck you until a long time. That's what that person wants to hear, not about your ex-partner that nobody gives a rat's ass about, couldn't give a shit about. Just my opinion. That's what I think I'm getting from this energy. But it is a transitioning energy, nonetheless. Anyways, folks, I'm going to end it here. That's what I got for this reading. Hope you got something out of it. We did 111, 222, 333, 444. And it was all mainly about love, kind of. I had different plans for this video, but hey, I got to improvise. And I think it was alright. But what did we learn today? Seems like 111, 222 is more of a transitioning energy. 333 and 444 are more an energy of you're done with a connection, now moving on to something else, but still facing the dilemma of going back. All right, 111, 222 was more, you can go back type thing. All right, 333, 444 is kind of like you're past that. Interesting. Hope you enjoyed it or got something out of it. Sorry I ramble, and some people may not know what the hell I'm talking about, and that's fine. It's just an experimental video. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Alright, I tried my best. Alright, folks. Wes isn't perfect, guys. I'm not perfect. Alright, I tried. Miriam, thanks for watching. Teresa and Stacy, thanks for also watching, or not watching, but moderating. Fuck, I think I've been up since 3 in the morning. Yeah, 3 in the morning today. So I got 4 hours sleep. Holy shit, I'm tired. Alright, I love you guys. I'm going... It's 7:52 p.m. I'm going straight to bed. Bye, guys.